tempat lahir beta. Wis, ibu hai. Lawan timnas Indonesia. Ho ho ho. Ibu hai.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, I'm very much looking forward to watching Patrick Kluivert. We know he's big and strong, but not in the slightest bit awkward or cumbersome. He has a lovely deft touch and very obliging feet.
Just a natural-looking athlete.
He is, and a tough customer to deal with.
In he goes again! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bos.
That is a little undercooked. Knocks it into space. That is good alertness. Can he get on the end of this? That is a great pick out. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Persib Bandung have reclaimed it. Persib Bandung so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Aubameyang. Scholes. Kluivert. It's Kluivert! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Ronaldinho! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo gets on his bike and on the move. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Rooney. Scholes, never out of the action for very long. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Xavi Alonso. Kluivert. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Oh, the ball's run loose here. But they've got it again. He's had a shot! Ronaldinho. Now Saliba. Vinicius Junior pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Scholes. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. We're on the move again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Ronaldinho venturing down the left. That's good play. It's Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like?
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Persib Bandung have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Decent! It's bounced back off the post. Shevchenko.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, how on earth has he got that so wrong?
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's straight offside. Akanji. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a goal kick.
Oh, balik mo naman.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Scholes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Aubameyang. Akanji wins the duel this time. Nice looking ball. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Scholes. It's a pretty loose pass. Persib Bandung are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Keane receives it in a good shoot. And there's a goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Into the last 5 minutes. Short changes him with that pass. It's a searching pass. Oh, important interception. Khan and the volley. Oh, that is rather wayward. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Ronaldinho, number 24. Paul Scholes, number 8. Xabi Alonso,
Rijkaard,
number 11. Wayne Rooney,
Salah,
coming on the field.
aimed beyond the defence.
Number 17.
It's come to nothing.
Dennis
They're
Bergkamp.
avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Number 4. Frank Rijkaard, number 13. Raúl.
There's the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
Number 18.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly. And there goes the final whistle. Persib Bandung can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Any reflection?
Hiji 52 hiji 2. kasih.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Messi, and this is Luis Suarez. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that...
Oh, terrible pass. Aguero. Aguero! And it's a
Bisa
goal!
salah operasi itu.
He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Sergio Aguero.
You felt it was coming. And Shevchenko! And that is well cleared. And it's Rijkaard. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Alaba gets it away.
Percy Bandung really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's managed to get rid. Rijkaard. And here's Xabi Alonso. Half an hour played now. And here's Aubameyang. That's a sharp pass. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries from a long way out. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Percy Bandung certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, he's having it! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's gone looking for safety. He's only too happy to take that back. Kunde. That is ended up in no man's land. Rooney, and he's being shifted off it.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Gerrard gets a foot in here. Messi. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Persib Bandung go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Persib Bandung really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just look... Shevchenko!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Nicely weighted ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cannavaro. Rooney. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Aguero gets a good foot in there. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception. Khan with the clearance. Aubameyang is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Saliba.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Your impression so far, Jim?
Persib Bandung are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Closing in on goal.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Scholes.
Persib Bandung really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Suarez picks it up out wide. Ambitious ball here. Xavi Alonso. And it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get...
And the shot! And there's a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
The goal scored for Persib Bandung.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Pierre Aubameyang. Pierre Aubameyang.
Berani banget kemarin.
Substitution for Persib Bandung. Number 11, Wayne Rooney. Coming on the field is number 10, Ronaldinho.
Set pergantiannya bro.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He's had it taken off him. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Aubameyang picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
Tanding dulu. Oh, nice. Super.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations...
And a chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really should.
Oh, well, now it's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And it's Gerrard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rooney. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Excelsior with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's cut it out. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. And he plays one through, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And that's going to be a booking.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
This to be all square. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
18 minutes in.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he is deftly away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That looks a cracking ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Shevchenko.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that could set him on his way. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Scholes short changes him with that pass.
Excelsior definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Excelsior have got it back and they'll have another go. Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Rooney. And this is Ronaldo. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. And the finish! It's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Excelsior leading now. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Rooney. That's good vision. Can he finish? Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. Truly superb. A goal of such... And that is all they have time for. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
substitution for Persik Bandung. Number 15, Andrei Shevchenko.
The second period is on the way.
Number 10.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham. Alonso. And this is Rooney. Caught offside that time. Cannavaro. He's got away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Now it's Rooney. Persik Bandung do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rooney, he might be in here! And he's heaved it away. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's got the beating of his man. And that's been won straight back. Can he get it through? Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cannavaro. Scholes. And it's Ronaldinho. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Aubameyang. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now, can they get him away? And this is Gerrard. And the ball is out of play. Alonso. Rooney. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And it's Ronaldinho. Aubameyang receives it in a good position here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Rooney. Ronaldinho! And that has kept the keeper on his toes. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Scholes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Persik Bandung have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I really like the look of Marino here, Peter, because he's such an effective shield in front of the defence, and his main role will be to quash any threats from midfield. He'll then be looking to quickly get his team on the front foot, picking out those killer passes, which leads to so many chances.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Marino! That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, well measured. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Xavi Alonso. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Aubameyang. And he's there to retrieve it. Now that looks a decent ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Xavi Alonso. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cannavaro. Rooney, looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And this is Shevchenko. And here's Mbappe. And it's Robertson. And that pass just didn't quite work. Here, chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And that's a good big chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Saliba tries to clear. Oh, he's been... And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And this is Shevchenko.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. And Aubameyang! And it's a goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and set...
And that is indeed the final act. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Thank you.
Persib Bandung come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Persib Bandung can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Persib Bandung leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now it's Aubameyang. He can run onto that. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Shevchenko! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Persib Bandung are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Rooney. Aubameyang under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Aubameyang.
Yeah.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe. No, that was never going to make it. Oh, terrible pass. Good take, and is he in? He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Getting this one clear. He's having a pop! Barcelona have their third corner. Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And Shevchenko!
Andrea Shevchenko kalau ngasupkeun deui aing
A mere
semua balik
formality,
ieu mah.
nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted.
Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine interception. Scholes. Now it's Shevchenko. Aubameyang. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And Shevchenko. Messi. Scholes. Picked out brilliantly. He's got away. It's Xabi Alonso. Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
5 minutes at a time.
And he's got the beating of his man. Aubameyang! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Saliba. 5 minutes to add. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the keeper. And the finish! It is close, but that is the last of it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance.
Oh. Aduh.
a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game.
And Aubameyang! Aubameyang! Brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Kasih Bandung have their opener. Just the keeper in his way. Decent chance!
Ya, ditahu guys, ditahu guys.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
No, that was never going to make it. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Haaland, Kasih Bandung ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's got away. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now that is a hefty challenge. Shevchenko. Scholes.
Gitu, weh.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Over to the right flank. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro. Scholes. Rooney, an individual who's prepared to shoot anytime, any place. Aubameyang, and he shoots!
Aduh,
This
langsung
match
peduli.
clinically. And they've got their lead back.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now, oh, they could be caught out here. Good ball, good take. And he's in on goal. And the
Udah
finish!
masuk ke dewa, guys.
And they're threatening to fly away here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on at the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Kasih Bandung now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Kasih Bandung claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Langsung Messi guys.
For Manchester United, number 11, Neymar. Coming on to
Down to
replace
business
David,
again.
number 10, Lionel Messi.
Messi. And it's Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. Ronaldo wants to run onto this. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Haaland. And he's intervened well there. Aubameyang. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space.
Kurang shootingnya boy.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. De Ligt. Now Fabian Ruiz. Bellingham. Bellingham running with intent. Haaland. Now it's Aubameyang. This looks promising. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rooney. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. Here's Haaland. Looking to play it in. And he's got a chance!
Langsung.
Oh, it's hit the post!
Guys.
That's it! Back to within one! Interesting! Danny Olmo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Shift in momentum, perhaps. Oh, we have a... Aubameyang!
Masuk
And
ini
it's in!
boy.
And he is just ripping it up! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him.
He's had it! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Danny Olmo is flagged offside. Now he's running away. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's the corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Terus rame main.
Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. Corner number 2 then. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. What a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cross flung in towards the middle. Diogo Costa claims it. Safe hands. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. And he's lost his man here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Shot a goal! extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. Persib Bandung, palpably stronger, better, superior. Oh, what a mistake! And Aubameyang! And that is as much as we have time for. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it is...
Basta Mateo. Mampir. Negara harus divisi tirunya.